I still hear his voice in my sleep, soft, cold, close to my ear. That night the wicked prince called my name, even though he died over 200 years ago. This is what happened. My name is Chidera, and I grew up in a small village in Anambra. Behind our village there is an old, abandoned palace. People say a wicked prince once ruled there. His name was Obiajulu, but nobody calls him that. Everyone calls him the prince who never sleeps. As children, we were warned never to go near the palace at night. But I was 16, stubborn, and believed adults exaggerated everything. One evening, my friends dared me to enter the palace yard and bring something back. They said if I did it, I would become the bravest girl in the village. I agreed. It was a stupid decision. I walked toward the palace with only my phone light. The building stood like a giant shadow, windows broken, roof eaten by rain. The whole place smelled like wet soil and old secrets. I kept telling myself, it's just an empty house. Nothing is inside. But when I stepped into the yard, my light flickered. Once, twice. Then it went off. I started breathing fast. Then I heard footsteps behind me. At first I thought it was my friends trying to scare me, but the footsteps were slow, heavy, and they didn't match any human rhythm. I whispered, "Hello? Who is there?" No answer. Then I heard a voice, a whisper, right behind my neck. "Chidera." My body froze. I don't know how I didn't run, scream, or collapse. Then the voice continued, clearer this time. "You entered my yard, without kneeling." My knees hit the ground on their own. I swear I did not choose to kneel. Something pressed me down. Then, in the corner of my eye, I saw him, a tall figure, bare chest, marks on his face, eyes shining like wet charcoal. He was not a ghost floating in the air. He looked solid, human, real. But his skin had the dry, cracked look of someone who had been buried long ago. He came closer. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. He moved around me like someone inspecting a prisoner. Then he bent down, placed his cold fingers on my chin, and lifted my face. His eyes were empty. No life inside. He smiled, but it was the kind of smile someone makes before breaking your bones. Then he said, "You are the first to enter my yard in many years. Should I keep you?" I wanted to scream, "No!" but my mouth wouldn't open. Suddenly, a rooster crowed in the distance. Just one sharp crow. The prince's face changed. He hissed like someone who tasted poison. Then he faded, not slowly, like smoke being sucked away. The pressure on my body released, and I ran without looking back. When I reached the road, my friends were gone. They had run home the moment they heard the footsteps. The next morning, the village elders called me. They didn't shout. They didn't punish me. They just said, "You're lucky. That prince does not like letting people go." Since that night, I hear him sometimes, at dawn, before the sun rises, a whisper close to my ear. "Chidera, you knelt too late." I don't go near the palace anymore, but I know one thing. The wicked prince is still there, still walking, still watching, still waiting for someone foolish enough to enter his yard again.